Hello, everybody. Welcome back to yet another special civics. As the last couple months have shown, American government can be pretty exciting sometimes. And as President Biden's term has begun, more interesting civics whatnot has been happening. So I guess I'm popping in for yet another civics lesson. The main focus of today is the filibuster, which is becoming a contentious point and something that's normally a pretty easy thing for the Senate to do. So, as you may know, if you've been following the news, the Senate is now tied 50-50. And because the deciding vote in the Senate is the vice president, Democrats have control of that house of the Congress, which means they now have control of both the House, the Senate, and the presidency. Now, this would be a really great thing for President Biden because now he can pretty much pass whatever legislation he wants as long as the House and Senate go along with his plans. The issue he's having here is that in the Senate, because there's no specific leader like in the House, right? In the House, the majority leader sets the the agenda. In the Senate, they pass every time there's a new Senate. It's called a power sharing agreement. Basically, they agree to the rules they're going to be run by for the next 2 years until there's a new change in the people in the body. Now, normally these are pretty easy to pass. The majority leader gets to kind of write it for the most part, but um, basically it's generally set up the same way. Committees are divided based on the percentage the Senate makeup is, and they agree to a certain list of rules, and then they pass it, and that's it. The issue here is that the now minority leader, Mitch McConnell, doesn't want to play by the same, or he wants to make sure that he can play by the same rules that he had um, tried to eliminate under President Trump. Now, under President Trump, he had wanted to get rid of the filibuster, and he wanted to do that because he didn't want Democrats to stop him from doing whatever he wanted in the Senate. Now that he's no longer in charge, then the filibuster can be used for his personal gain to stop whatever the Democrats want to do. He wants to make sure the filibuster stays intact. So, what Mitch McConnell is planning on doing is he's saying that until there's a favorable power sharing agreement with the filibuster intact, he is going to make sure that that bill doesn't pass. Unfortunately, without that bill passed, the Senate can't do anything else, really. All they can really do is confirm Biden's appointments. They can't pass any legislation without this power sharing agreement in place. So now there's a showdown between the two major leaders in the Senate over whether or not the Senate's going to be able to do what President Biden wants him to do. Right? That's a big issue. One, because now it's because um, Minority Leader McConnell is really flouting the rules that he's held so highly up to this point. He's basically saying like, I don't care for the rules unless they help me, which isn't fantastic. It's a kind of a new trend in Republican politics. They're going to follow the rules unless the rules don't help them. So going forward, it's going to be interesting to see how this power sharing agreement ends up being played out, if it does end up getting passed with a filibuster or not. The willingness for Democrats to bargain or negotiate here is going to be put to the test. If they are willing to give them the filibuster, what else are they going to be willing to do? And then how much of President Biden's agenda is going to get passed? We'll see what happens over the next couple of weeks, but this power sharing document does need to be passed soon, or else the Senate will become an ineffective body and American government will shut down. I'll see you next time we have some breaking civics news. Thanks for watching Civics.